moving on to our forward players. Lucas Moura, I am giving a 7 to. Again, a bit like Sissoko, I think he put his effort and work rate is second to none. And I think in recent games after the lockdown, I think he improved a great deal. I think he eventually stopped running into dead ends, started making passes. He had some nice assists for Harry Kane against Leicester. And yeah, he seems to be settling under Mourinho. Hopefully he will do better next season, and he needs to score a few more goals as well. He's also doing well defending corner kicks, strangely enough, but there you go. He does have some leap on him for a little fella. So moving on then to Eric Lamela. Oh, sorry. So I have to ask Isabel. What would you give Lucas?
8.
An 8 for Lucas. Okay, good stuff. So moving on to Eric Lamela. I'm giving him a 6. He just seems to be a better player coming on as an impact sub. He has done well at times, but a lot of the time, a bit like Lucas, he runs into dead ends. Can be terrible, frustrating. He doesn't always pick out the pass as quick as you'd like, but his tenacity and getting stuck in, I admire. A 6. What do you think?
7.
A 7. Fair enough. Moving on to that man Sonny, who I'm giving an 8 to. Because he scored a lot of goals. He scored that special goal against Burnley. He scored a last-minute winner against Villa, where the pressure was on, but he still tucked it away the same. Scored goal against Man City. Scored a lovely goal against Arsenal in the derby win. Yeah, he did get sent off a couple of times, but I'm still going to give him an 8. Maybe I could give him a 7 because of the sending off, but I'll stick with the 8. What do you think?
9.
A 9 for Sonny. Okay.
It would have been a 10 because of the red card and other things.
Okay, so you're still pleased with Sonny. Well, that's good. And apparently he was top of the class in his military service back in South Korea during the break. So yeah, top man. So next, Harry Kane, who I'm also giving an 8 to. He missed a fair chunk of the season with his injury, but he still scored a decent haul of goals considering the amount of games he played and the amount of games he played when he wasn't fit. Towards the end of the season, he was looking sharp again. So yeah, my concern with Kane is that all this football he's played and having no backup is taking the toll on him physically. So yeah, I would like to, as he's getting older now, I'd like to see him used more sparingly. I'd like us to sign another player that we can interchange with him, whether it means he's to spend a little bit more time on the bench or whether he can play in one of those more withdrawn roles as an actual number 10. But yeah, not his best season, but I still think without his contribution, where would we have been? With the same Kane and Son, where would we have been without their goals? So yeah, they're both 8s for me. What do you think?
A 9.
A 9. Okay, that's fair enough as well. So just a few more left. So next, a new signing in the winter break, Steven Bergwijn, who I'm giving a 5 to. He scored a great goal in his first game against Man City. He took it beautiful. He had a nice cross to Harry Kane in the Newcastle game after the break. And he against Aston Villa, he got brought down for the penalty. Did he get brought down for? I'm losing it here. I can't remember. Did we beat Villa 3-2 in Villa Park or 2-1? Well, I think Bergwijn might have scored or had an assist. But other than that, those 3 instances, I think he has been pedestrian. He's been ordinary. And he obviously scored against Man United as well. So on one hand, I'm saying he scored a couple of goals and he put in a nice cross. But most of the time, he just seems lost. I'm not convinced he's up to it. And for the money that's been paid, I want more than just a couple of goals. You know, he needs to do more in his general play. So he's just a 5 for me. What do you think?
4.
A 4, okay. So that brings us on to Delhi, who seems to be more interested in posing and looking like a gangster with his handbag than playing football. So Delhi gets a 6 from me. Again, he was just like so many players here, he was just average. He had a nice patch after Mourinho took over. He scored a few goals. He scored a lovely goal against Bournemouth, a lovely goal against Man United. But then he just seemed to drop off. Yeah, he had some injury issues as well, but 6 at best. What do you think?
5.
A 5, okay. I've just gone through the list here and I just figured out we've missed somebody.
Eric Eric Dyer.
Correct. We've missed out on Eric Dyer, so I'm not sure whether that's an omen or something. Or we just didn't know which column to put him in. So yeah, he was a midfielder and a defender, and I think he gets a 6. I think he's just middle of the road again. He played okay, and he played okay when he shifted back to defence, and he looked like he was in better shape physically after the break as well. But he still gave away the penalty against United. He was at fault for the goal against Crystal Palace, and he was at fault for that second goal against Sheffield United. And we looked so much more steady without him in the team. And you know what? I'm giving him a 6, and I'm only giving Sanchez. I'll give Sanchez a 6 as well. I'm nearly going. You know what? I'm going to give Dyer a 5. We're dropping him a point. Yeah, 5 for Dyer.
4.
A 4. Okay. Well, there you go. That's pretty much the whole squad. I don't think we missed anybody. Not counting players who barely kicked the ball, like Troy Parrott or Michel Vorm, or the kid they brought on in the Leipzig game for 2 minutes. It's Malachi Walcott, something or other, whatever the lad's name is. I should have looked it up beforehand. But yeah, that's it. Hopefully those numbers will be higher next season. And yeah, that's anything else to add. Hopefully we didn't forget anyone in the end.
That's it.
All right, so we'll see you next time.
Bye. And a pan. And then this pan.
You just tell me when you're finished now.
Finished.